6 nights, 6 luxury hotels in Bangkok. Now we're off to a place with history, because where you see a luxury hotel today, there was once a real princess's palace. Let's check in for one night with breakfast at the Athenee Hotel Bangkok, and then at another hotel of the Marriott Luxury Collection, the Sheraton Grande Sukhumvit. The Marriott Group is represented in Bangkok with no less than 20 houses. We're visiting 2 of them, and neither of them bear the name Marriott, but they belong to the luxury collection of the hotel chain. Here we have arrived at the Athenee Bangkok, a very new, elegant hotel in the very center of Bangkok, on the site of a former palace. Here we are at the royal room of the Athenee Hotel in Bangkok, and that's part of the luxury collection of Marriott Bonvoy. Now we start with the entrance. We have a wardrobe over here with a bathrobe inside and slippers already there. Then we have a minibar with chilled wine and beers, and we have of course also soft drinks, and there's glasses, bottle opener and some teacups over here. And then we have a coffee machine here by Illy. So that's a good product already with Illy products. And there's a mirror. And there's more mirrors over here in the bathroom. The bathroom is not huge, but it's very nicely designed, I would say. You have a large walk-in shower with rain shower and products by Tan. And Tan is a really nice Asian company that make like soaps and all kinds of beauty products. That's the brand, and I think that's the regular amenity brand of the luxury collection hotels of Marriott Bonvoy, at least here in Thailand, because I got that also at the Sheraton Grande Sukhumvit Hotel. Now you see the nice lamps, and there's a mirror over here, and once you close the doors of the bathroom, you'll have a third wall of mirrors, because it's mirrored doors. So you have mirror, 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 and once you're fed up looking at yourself, you just leave again. And on we go. There's one more wardrobe and ironing board and iron. And finally we get into the room. So that's the royal room. It's not huge, but it's a really nice size, and I really like the design. So nice, the silver and gray shades of color, and you have these beautiful, I would say, Art Deco lamps here, and then you have this here, that's actually a wood relief, I would say, and large king-size bed. Then you have this fitting table and this very nicely shaped sofa over here, again with a large lamp in that same Art Deco memory or reminding of Art Deco design. And on we go with the table over here. That's also a writing desk. You have an office chair and a nice sitting chair over there. And look at this, the little bells here. That's a really nice touch. By the way, the TV screen is also really large, a nice large TV screen. And then we have a look at the window, because we are on the top floor over here, and the view is really, really nice. So, that's the royal room of the Athenee Hotel in Bangkok. I'm just on my way to the elevator, and it smells so good here, just amazing. It smells of jasmine, but like really so beautiful. Really late at night I realized I'm hungry. Actually, I wanted to have some street food outside on my last full evening here in Bangkok, but everything is closed after 9 p.m. at the moment due to the curfew. So I decided for in-room dining, and I still have a 1,000 baht food and beverage voucher included in this room rate, and I'll have some salad now and some Indian food, and that's just hidden in here. Da, 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 da. The lady from in-room dining said that I should really try the Indian dishes because they have a really, really good Indian chef. So I opted for this butter chicken, and I asked to not have rice just to save some calories. But I mean, where should I save calories now? It looks really very, very big and wonderful. And as I know myself, I will eat it all. Well, the lady was right. This dish is really pretty fantastic. But it's also really stupid to eat Indian food so late at night, at midnight, especially if you like to sleep after that, and if you want to eat really a lot for breakfast, because I think the breakfast over here is really good. So, yeah. Breakfast was served in a pretty restaurant with red lacquer doors. Service was quick and attentive, and the selection of food met the expectations of this hotel, which is one of the top addresses in the city for both sleeping and dining. Getting really interesting. Who of you has ever heard of an onsen egg? Well, onsen is actually the spa in Japan. You have maybe a warm steam sauna and you have the outside warm bath. Well, this onsen egg is really pretty amazing, and it's got a really silky texture. This egg yolk is pretty fantastic when you taste it. Anyway, I also informed myself just right now. And actually it's also called onsen egg because they really used to poach the egg in onsen water to make it get this silky texture. And the hotel's breakfast signature dish is this wild salmon with poached egg and truffled sauce hollandaise. So that doesn't sound so bad. Look how beautiful this poached egg comes out of there. Who does need egg benedict after this anymore? And then we continue with this quesadilla with egg and a special sauce. Sounds good. Well, this slice of bread with truffle scrambled eggs reminds me that it's actually not so bad, that this was my last hotel night and my last hotel breakfast now in a number of 5-star hotels over here in Thailand that I wanted to present to you. And I will need a couple of weeks now in Europe to get rid of the extra kilos, because I don't bring home only memories, but also extra kilos body weight because of all of this. But the blame is not on you at all. The blame is completely on me. Thailand is actually the land of the really great fruits. Of course, great food altogether, but also great fruits such as mango, papaya, jackfruit, mangosteen, rambutan, longan, all those fantastic fruits. But it's very hard to find freshly squeezed juice here. It's really not easy. And when you go to the supermarket, you will get some canned mango juice that's mostly sugar, and then you get orange juice and apple juice like everywhere else, and also mostly from concentrated juice. But here in this hotel we have a little like fruit pressing station or fruit squeezing station, and that's actually the only hotel where I saw it. And you can have all kinds of freshly squeezed juice. I have apple, celery, ginger, not so interesting, I know, but they didn't have papaya even here. Yeah, what can you do? I'll finish off this breakfast with a healthy option. I just don't know if it's so healthy to do that after a lot of really heavy options. Anyway, I will have some bircher muesli, which was actually, by the way, fantastic at the Sukhothai Hotel. And then I'll have a regular muesli, and I asked them to have muesli because you cannot serve yourself, they do it for you. I asked to have muesli with some cashew and jackfruit, and I got a lot of cashews, lots of jackfruit, and also a spoon of muesli. And then I'll have some fruits. Well, I must say I'm pretty impressed how well the staff over here is trained. I just left the restaurant, and when I left, the lady said, "Thank you for having breakfast here, Kun Christian." So she knew my name. I just saw her for a second before, but she greeted me with my name. And I mean, you say the first name here, and then Kun. That means Mr. Christian, but that's the Thai way. And she escorted me to the elevator, and press the button to where I wanted to go. And then when I left the elevator here at the entrance lobby, somebody from the staff came directly to me and said, "Mr. Christian, you still have documents to be printed." So they know who I am, although I'm not the only guest here, and it's a big hotel. And still, they just know when I come out the elevator that I have some documents to be printed. So this is really very impressive. The hotel is in the middle of the city and not in a green area at all. But what you can't see from the street is the really nice gardens a few floors up, very well kept with a view of the surrounding skyscrapers, and that includes an unexpectedly large pool. You cannot use the swimming pool at the moment. However, you can walk around here and in the adjoining gardens. And I have to say, the swimming pool looks so much more beautiful than on the pictures. Look at the beautiful blue tiles and then the pavilion over there, really nice. And then also the entrance area to over here is very beautifully done. And it's a tribute to the princess who used to have a palace here. That was the daughter of King Rama V. And that was a very important king in the history of Thailand, who was important in the transformation of the kingdom of Siam into the modern era, Siam, which became Thailand later on. If you're looking for a somewhat enchanted hidden hotel pool that is also invisible from outside and a few floors above street level, hidden in lush gardens, then another hotel from the Luxury Collection is ideal, and that's where we are checking in now. I already walked by the Sheraton Grande Sukhumvit many times as a teenager when there was still no subway and no SkyTrain in Bangkok. Today you can enter the hotel from the Asok SkyTrain station, protected from rain. The hotel is big, but reception and lobby are not. You can see a lot of wood, stone and water, and as expected, the service is very professional, friendly and personal. Our room is a premier king room. The rooms look a bit old-fashioned in the photos, but they're actually beautiful, elegant and very comfortable. And the bedding is really great, and as everywhere you should of course try to get a higher floor. Being on the right side is very important in this hotel because the view of the garden and the Benja Kitty Park is really nice, while the other side only offers a direct view to high-rise buildings or further down, even to the ugly SkyTrain tracks. There are of course bathrobes and an iron, and especially nice and rare, house slippers in 2 different sizes. The bathroom is also much nicer in reality than on the photos because the tiles have a very special blue-green color and they come from a manufacturer in northern Thailand. Breakfast is served in the round restaurant next to the lobby with large panoramic windows, but unfortunately they face Sukhumvit and the SkyTrain. It might even be nicer here without a window. The buffet is of course very good, and above all, there are a lot of warm dishes in many variations. In my opinion, the highlight in this hotel is the pool area with tropical gardens. A real oasis, quite a few floors above street level, and that's where we're going now. And now look what I just found out. Now give me a break. That's like this. I'm really relaxed. Now that was quite an exciting week in Bangkok with 6 different 5-star hotels in 6 days. Which one did you like most and why? Please let me know in the comments. But now it's time to check out and take the next flight, because there's so much to discover and many reports are waiting about airlines and travel destinations worldwide. And of course there's gonna be some interesting hotels too. So don't forget to subscribe and see you soon here at Travel Sing Fly.